I'll just stall my bike out. Like, I always wanted to do that.
Thailand is the land of smiles and friendly people, with Muay Thai boxing and demonstration Muay Thai boxing, as you can see here. I really enjoyed being back here after 7 years away, and after being in busy Bangkok, it was off to Koh Mak Island in the northeast, which was completely chilled out in comparison. You can only get there by boat, and it's a private island. Here we got driven to our beautiful Koh Mak resort, which was a little piece of paradise, and we also decided to try out 3 people to a scooter while we were there, which is extremely easy to organize. In fact, they didn't even need our license. I played around in some waterfalls. I got on a 650cc Ninja and rode all the way up to Chiang. I got some beautiful massages and the peace and quiet overlooking the ocean. And I swam from our island to this pretty sweet private island around 1.3 kilometers, and I was pretty pleased with my efforts.
Well done.
All right, Natalie. Woo!
Nice.
It's business time. It's business. It's business time.
So I think there's 3 things that I've learned whilst being back on the motorbike on the road that I think is really applicable to running your business. So the first off is vulnerability. Like when you're on a bike like this, despite how powerful it is, you feel really exposed, right? Because there's nothing between you and the road. And I think when you're vulnerable in your business, you're coming from a place of genuine authenticity. And that's a brilliant place to come from because it really reveals the real you. And that's what people buy into. They buy into your why and why you're doing what you're doing. And also when you're vulnerable, you're kind of on the edge, you're very exposed, so I think that's where you do your best work. So vulnerability is number 1. Number 2 is instincts. When you're on your bike, much more so than when you're in a car, which you're so used to driving, you're just much more instinctive. Like you're always looking 100 meters or hundreds of meters ahead, just to make sure that the road's clear, you can see any potential roadblocks, anything that may be coming out to block your path. And I think you're just much more, as I said, instinctual about what you're doing. And you need that in business. As an entrepreneur, you should always follow your instincts around trends that are happening, things that are working in your business, and things that just don't feel right. And the third one, you think I had the third one? Freedom! Oh my god, how could I forget freedom? It's kind of my main value in life. So what I love about motorbikes in particular is that they can go in places where cars and other buses and trucks and things can't go. So you can choose your own road. You can choose to take off down a hill or down the unbeaten path. And I think when you're in business, especially as a small business, you want to always be agile, nimble and maneuverable. So you want to be able to go down a different path that you may be following and to just weave your way in through the traffic and be much more flexible and agile in everything that you're doing in your business. So those are my 3 lessons that I learned whilst being back on this beautiful Kawasaki 650cc motorbike. I'll figure it out one day. Roger that, over and out.